Top 25 Environmental Engineer Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we will explore the top 25 interview questions commonly posed to environmental engineers. These questions are designed to assess both technical knowledge and problem-solving abilities in the field of environmental engineering. We will also provide insightful answers to each question, helping candidates prepare effectively. This comprehensive guide aims to enhance your confidence and performance during job interviews in the environmental engineering sector. 1. What inspired you to pursue a career in environmental engineering? My inspiration to pursue a career in environmental engineering stems from a deep-rooted passion for nature and a desire to make a positive impact on the planet. Growing up near a river, I witnessed how pollution affected both the ecosystem and local communities. This experience ignited my curiosity about how engineering solutions could mitigate environmental issues. Additionally, learning about global challenges such as climate change and resource depletion motivated me to contribute my skills and knowledge toward creating sustainable solutions that benefit both humanity and the environment. 2. Can you explain the main responsibilities of an environmental engineer? Environmental engineers are tasked with developing solutions to environmental problems, ensuring compliance with regulations, and contributing to sustainable practices. They design systems for waste management, pollution control, and water treatment. Conducting environmental assessments and monitoring the impact of projects is crucial. Engineers also collaborate with government agencies and stakeholders to establish effective policies. Education and outreach are important responsibilities, as they promote awareness of environmental issues. By leveraging technology and innovative practices, environmental engineers play a vital role in protecting public health and preserving natural resources. 3. How do you ensure compliance with environmental regulations in your projects? Ensuring compliance with environmental regulations involves a systematic approach. First, I conduct thorough research to understand applicable laws and standards relevant to each project. This includes federal, state, and local regulations. Next, I integrate compliance checks into the project planning phase, ensuring that all designs and processes meet legal requirements. Regular audits and inspections are performed throughout the project lifecycle to identify potential non-compliance issues early. Collaborating with regulatory agencies and maintaining open communication with stakeholders also helps ensure adherence to regulations while promoting transparency and accountability. 4. What are some major environmental challenges facing the world today? The world faces numerous environmental challenges, including climate change, which leads to extreme weather events and rising sea levels. Pollution of air, water, and soil poses significant health risks and disrupts ecosystems. Biodiversity loss due to habitat destruction and overexploitation threatens species survival and ecosystem balance. Water scarcity is becoming increasingly critical, affecting agriculture and human health. Additionally, waste management issues, particularly plastic pollution, require urgent attention. These interconnected challenges necessitate comprehensive and collaborative solutions from various sectors. 5. Describe your experience with Environmental Impact Assessments, EIA. Environmental Impact Assessments, EIA, are crucial in my work as an environmental engineer. I have been involved in several projects where I conducted EIAs to evaluate potential environmental effects before project implementation. This process includes assessing factors such as air and water quality, biodiversity, and community impact. Collaborating with multidisciplinary teams, I gathered data, analyzed findings, and prepared comprehensive reports. Engaging with stakeholders was key to addressing concerns and ensuring compliance with regulations. My experience has heightened my awareness of sustainable practices and the importance of informed decision-making in engineering projects. 6. How do you approach waste management and pollution control? Effective waste management and pollution control begin with thorough planning and assessment. I prioritize reducing waste generation at the source by promoting sustainable practices among stakeholders. Implementing recycling and composting programs is essential for diverting waste from landfills. I also advocate for the use of environmentally friendly materials and technologies. Regular monitoring of waste streams ensures compliance with regulations and helps identify areas for improvement. Collaborating with local authorities and communities enhances pollution control efforts, creating a more sustainable environment for all. 7. What role does sustainability play in your engineering projects? Sustainability is fundamental in my engineering projects as it guides decision-making and design processes. It involves considering the long-term environmental impact of materials, energy usage, and resource management. I strive to incorporate sustainable practices by utilizing renewable resources, optimizing energy efficiency, and minimizing waste. Collaboration with stakeholders ensures that sustainability goals align with community needs. By prioritizing eco-friendly solutions, I aim to create resilient systems that protect natural resources while meeting the demands of current and future generations. 8. Can you explain the process of water treatment and purification? Water treatment and purification involve several key steps to ensure that water is safe for consumption. Initially, raw water is collected from sources like rivers or lakes and screened to remove large debris. Next, coagulation and flocculation processes are employed to aggregate smaller particles into larger clumps that can be easily removed. After sedimentation, the water undergoes filtration to eliminate remaining impurities. Finally, disinfection methods, such as chlorination or ultraviolet light, are used to kill pathogens. The treated water is then stored or distributed for public use. 9. How do you handle hazardous waste disposal safely and legally? Handling hazardous waste disposal requires strict adherence to regulations and best practices. Initially, it's essential to identify and classify the waste correctly. This ensures compliance with local, state, and federal regulations. I implement a comprehensive waste management plan that includes safe storage, labeling, and transportation. Collaborating with licensed disposal facilities is crucial, as they can provide safe treatment or disposal options. Regular training for staff on hazardous waste handling is vital to minimize risks. Monitoring and documentation throughout the process ensures accountability and safety. 10. What software tools or technologies do you use for environmental modeling? In my environmental engineering practice, I utilize a variety of software tools and technologies for environmental modeling. Notable among them are AutoCAD for drafting and design, GIS, Geographic Information Systems, for spatial analysis, and HECRAS for hydraulic modeling. I also rely on software like EPANET for water distribution systems and MODFLOW for groundwater modeling. These tools enable effective simulation of environmental processes, helping me analyze the impact of projects on ecosystems, assess pollutant transport, and design effective mitigation strategies. Staying proficient in these technologies is crucial for delivering successful outcomes. 11. Describe a project where you successfully reduced environmental impact. In one project, I led a team to retrofit an existing wastewater treatment facility. We implemented advanced filtration systems that reduced pollutant discharge by 40%. By optimizing the chemical dosing process, we minimized harmful byproducts and enhanced overall efficiency. Additionally, we integrated a biogas recovery system, which converted waste into energy, significantly lowering operational costs and greenhouse gas emissions. Engaging the local community in awareness programs further bolstered support for sustainable practices, ensuring long-term commitment to reducing environmental impact. 12. How do you assess and manage risks in environmental projects? Assessing and managing risks in environmental projects involves a systematic approach. Initially, I conduct a comprehensive risk assessment, identifying potential hazards and their impacts on the environment and public health. This includes analyzing project-specific data and historical information. Once risks are identified, I prioritize them based on their likelihood and severity. I then develop mitigation strategies, which may involve implementing safety measures, monitoring systems, and contingency plans. Regular reviews and stakeholder engagement are crucial to adapt to changing conditions and ensure compliance with regulations and best practices. 13. What is your understanding of ISO 14001 environmental management systems? ISO 14001 is an internationally recognized standard that outlines the requirements for an effective environmental management system, EMS. It provides a framework for organizations to enhance their environmental performance through efficient resource use and waste reduction. The standard promotes a systematic approach to managing environmental responsibilities, ensuring compliance with regulations, and continually improving environmental practices. By implementing ISO 14001, organizations can demonstrate their commitment to sustainability and environmental stewardship, which can enhance their reputation and stakeholder trust. 14. How do you stay updated with new environmental laws and regulations? Staying updated with new environmental laws and regulations is crucial for any environmental engineer. I regularly participate in professional organizations and attend workshops and conferences focused on environmental topics. Subscribing to relevant journals and newsletters keeps me informed about the latest research and legislative changes. Networking with colleagues and engaging in online forums allows for sharing insights and experiences. Additionally, I follow government websites and regulatory agencies to track updates and guidelines, ensuring my projects remain compliant and informed. 15. What are some common causes of soil contamination and how can it be prevented? Soil contamination often arises from agricultural activities, industrial waste disposal, leaking underground storage tanks, and improper waste management. Pesticides, heavy metals, and petroleum products are common pollutants. To prevent soil contamination, practices such as using organic farming methods, implementing proper waste disposal techniques, and conducting regular soil assessments are essential. Additionally, employing containment strategies, such as barriers or liners, and promoting community awareness about the importance of soil health can significantly reduce contamination risks. Regular monitoring and adherence to environmental regulations are crucial for maintaining soil integrity. 16. How do you deal with environmental emergencies like oil spills or chemical leaks? In dealing with environmental emergencies such as oil spills or chemical leaks, the first step is to assess the situation quickly and determine the extent of the impact. Mobilizing a trained response team to contain the spill is crucial, often utilizing barriers or absorbent materials. Conducting an immediate risk assessment helps identify affected areas and potential harm to wildlife and human health. Collaborating with local authorities, environmental agencies, and cleanup crews ensures effective communication and resource allocation. Post-incident, a thorough investigation and remediation plan are essential to mitigate long-term environmental effects. 17. What strategies do you use to promote green engineering solutions? Promoting green engineering solutions involves several strategies. First, I advocate for life cycle assessments to evaluate the environmental impact of projects from inception to disposal. This approach helps identify opportunities for reducing waste and enhancing sustainability. Second, I collaborate with multidisciplinary teams to integrate innovative technologies, such as renewable energy sources and efficient materials. Third, I engage stakeholders through workshops and educational initiatives that highlight the benefits of green practices. Lastly, I stay informed about emerging trends and policies that support sustainable development, enabling me to implement best practices in my projects. 18. Can you explain the difference between renewable and non-renewable energy sources? Renewable energy sources are those that can be replenished naturally over short periods, such as solar, wind, hydroelectric, and biomass. They are sustainable and have minimal environmental impact compared to fossil fuels. Non-renewable energy sources, including coal, oil, and natural gas, are finite and take millions of years to form. The extraction and consumption of these resources lead to greenhouse gas emissions and other environmental issues. Transitioning from non-renewable to renewable sources is crucial for achieving sustainable development and addressing climate change challenges. 19. How do you measure air quality and interpret air pollution data? Air quality is measured using various methods, including the use of sensors and monitoring stations that detect pollutants such as particulate matter, PM, nitrogen dioxide, NO2, sulfur dioxide, SO2, ozone, O3, and carbon monoxide, CO. Data from these measurements are analyzed to assess pollution levels and trends. Understanding the data involves comparing it against established air quality standards and guidelines, such as those set by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Statistical tools and software can help visualize this data, allowing for more effective communication of air quality issues and potential health impacts to the public and policymakers. 20. What challenges have you faced while implementing sustainable practices? Implementing sustainable practices often involves navigating various challenges. One significant hurdle is the resistance to change from stakeholders who may prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability. Limited budgets can also restrict the ability to adopt innovative solutions. Additionally, ensuring compliance with diverse regulations can be complex, especially when working across different jurisdictions. Engaging with local communities and addressing their concerns is crucial, but it can be time-consuming. Balancing ecological goals with practical feasibility often demands creative problem-solving and collaboration among all parties involved. 21. How do you collaborate with other professionals in environmental projects? Collaboration with other professionals in environmental projects is essential for success. I engage with civil engineers, urban planners, and ecologists to integrate diverse expertise. Regular interdisciplinary meetings facilitate communication, ensuring everyone understands project objectives and challenges. I also utilize collaborative software for project management, allowing for real-time updates and document sharing. Establishing clear roles and responsibilities among team members enhances accountability. Building strong relationships fosters a culture of cooperation, leading to innovative solutions that address complex environmental issues effectively. 22. What is your experience with climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies? Climate change mitigation involves reducing greenhouse gas emissions through various strategies, such as enhancing energy efficiency, promoting renewable energy sources, and implementing sustainable land use practices. I've been involved in projects focusing on carbon footprint assessments and the development of green infrastructure. Adaptation strategies include creating resilient urban designs that can withstand extreme weather events and improving water management systems to cope with droughts and floods. Collaboration with stakeholders is crucial, as it ensures that local communities are engaged in the planning process and can contribute valuable insights. 23. How do you prioritize multiple environmental issues in a large-scale project? In a large-scale project, prioritizing multiple environmental issues involves a strategic approach. First, I assess the potential impact of each issue by conducting a thorough environmental impact analysis. This helps identify which issues pose the greatest risk to ecosystems and human health. Engaging stakeholders is crucial. Their insights can highlight community concerns that may not be immediately apparent. I also consider regulatory compliance and budget constraints, which can influence priority. Finally, I develop a weighted decision matrix to evaluate each issue systematically, ensuring that the most critical ones receive the necessary attention and resources. 24. What are the key environmental policies that guide your engineering decisions? Environmental policies play a crucial role in shaping engineering decisions. Key policies include the Clean Air Act, which regulates air emissions, and the Clean Water Act, ensuring the protection of water resources. The National Environmental Policy Act, NEPA, mandates environmental assessments for federal projects, while local regulations may impose additional requirements. Understanding the European Union's REACH regulation on chemical substances is also essential for compliance. These policies guide project design, implementation, and assessment, ensuring that environmental protection remains a priority in engineering practices. 25. Where do you see the future of environmental engineering heading? The future of environmental engineering is poised for significant advancements driven by technological innovations and a growing awareness of sustainability. There will likely be an increased focus on integrating artificial intelligence and data analytics to enhance environmental assessments and project planning. Additionally, the shift towards renewable energy sources will shape new engineering practices, prioritizing energy efficiency and resource conservation. Collaboration among disciplines will be essential for addressing complex environmental challenges, ensuring resilience against climate change, and fostering a circular economy that minimizes waste and promotes sustainable development. In this video, we've explored the top 25 environmental engineer interview questions and their answers, equipping you with the knowledge and confidence to excel in your interviews. Understanding these questions not only helps you prepare for potential challenges but also showcases your expertise and passion for environmental engineering. Remember, preparation is key to success in any interview. If you found this content helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful discussions and tips. Your support helps us create more valuable content for you. Thank you for watching.